Truth, the truth.
So, this is what I'm going to do. Actually, I need this shirt on just in case the oil drips, it doesn't get on the clothes I'm going to wear for today. So, I always do my hair before I get dressed. Rare occasions if I do my hair after I'm dressed. Okay. So I'm just gonna redo the bun part so it looks neat. I have my Donna's recipe. You can see Donna's recipe. We're gonna put a hair on the hairline. And I'm gonna drizzle Donna's recipe in all the parts. And I think that this process is going to give me better results than my normal routine, which I don't typically braid my hair because I still have the same opinion. I don't really have good hair for braiding. It's just not full enough. My hair is too soft and kind of thin. I mean, don't get me wrong, my hair can fluff up, but being loose and fluffy is not the same thing as having the density to have like nice thick braids. I know a lot of people are adding hair in. I never have done that. In my photo shoots, if you see me with obvious hair that isn't mine, it is not installed. It's a wig. Like I've done wigs, and I had one like a ponytail type hairpiece, but I've just never. I know a lot of people will glue and sew and all that kind of stuff. I've never done any of that, and I'm sure that my hair is better for it because I'm sure it would have just ripped my hair to clean out. Okay, so I put my oil on first so that I don't have to deal with too much shrink. I put the lotion on next, and then I'm going to put the moisturizer on last. So I basically have like a pre-coating on my hair so that the moisturizer doesn't over moisturize my hair. My hair is very porous. So with high porosity, my hair takes in everything pretty easily. And the problem is it taking in too much and then just being too, I don't know, too spongy and too shrunken. I guess that's the only way I can describe it. All right, so this is what we have. I'm putting it right back the way it was. And this is not taking a long time. So having your hair braided, in my case, has not prevented me from needing to do anything. I did not comb and brush through the hair, but I still needed to get in and manage the braids and get all the wispies reorganized so my hair doesn't look fuzzy like I've been rolling around in the covers, which I have with the wig cap on, but I don't want to go out looking like it. Okay. So the friction from sleeping with the wig cap on was less than if I did not have the wig cap on. However, a lot of loose hairs were still disturbed. So I'm just trying to reorganize those hairs and kind of clean up the part. You see the part is not fuzzy now. It's more of a part, so it looks neat. That's what's important, is to keep that neat appearance. And the back, I like having this style because it really gave me access all the way down to my scalp for the bird's nest. That's what I call it, because that's what it's like. All my hair is not the same. My bird's nest is a patch of hair that doesn't grow in the same direction as the rest of my hair. And so it's always disorganized because when I'm styling my hair, it's always against the grain of that patch, because obviously the front is going to get the most attention because that's the most visible, and I don't style my hair based on the patch of bird's nest. So I really want to, I'm glad I took that down because it's dry in here. This bird's nest is just, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, what hairstyle allows me to go in opposite directions? Because that's basically what would need to happen with that section. Okay, I put Donna's recipe on it, and I'm going to make sure that I close it. I've used almost the entire bottle in 1 week. So that's a pretty expensive treatment. You know, to get through a month, I would need 4 bottles. And it goes back to the porosity of my hair. I like that I have a variety of braids in here. So if I wanted to refresh a section and groom into that section, I don't have to do that with all of them. I could just focus on just that one. And I think when I braided it, I just might have missed a few hairs. But I'm pressed for time, and I think part of having braids is to save time. I never thought I would be able to do a day 2, because I usually can't do a day 2 with any hairstyle at all, ever. I think that the loose hairs, see how I have these loose hairs? I think I just missed them when I did the braid to begin with. And I think they're going to stay loose because I'm going to take this out later. And I'll come back on. They have a term, I'm learning so much vocabulary now, called braid out. So when you take your braids out, the hair pattern that you get from it is called a braid out. And here's a picture of my braid out from the other day. Very interesting. It does kind of look artificial, doesn't it? But that's my actual hair. And I had the cornrow, the one cornrow, and then I had my other braids. I think I had 9. I counted like 9 braids, including the cornrow. So like about 8 braids and then 1 cornrow. When I took them all out, there were differences because the part that had been cornrowed was different, in a different pattern than the ones that had been just braided down. So that's it. I'm done. This is good enough for what I have to do today. And those free hairs are going to stay free. It's so hard to braid my hair and get like a really clean part and get all the hairs in it, because my hair is so fine that it's hard to pick them all up. And I don't braid my hair tight and all that. I can't stand tight. I will get a sore spot. This sore spot back here finally gone. And how did I get rid of it? I just kept putting some raw aloe leaf on it. Just the actual leaf. Of course it's raw. Why did I say that? Instead, what I mean is, some people use mixtures of aloe, and I'm just trying to say that I didn't use a mixture. I used the actual raw aloe leaf. It's not cooked, it's not mashed, it's not made into a formula, a paste, or anything like that. I literally cut open the leaf, put it back up, put it on the spot that's affected directly underneath the wig cap, and leave it like that until, I don't know, until that's it, until um it feels nice and soothing. And if you have a scalp issue, the aloe really helps. Just like if you have a skin issue, like if you have a breakout, the aloe helps to heal that spot quickly. And in my case, whenever I have like a little acne flare up, the aloe prevents me from getting any blemishes. That's why my skin is so clear. There's only a couple of spots where I'm affected by acne. I'm braiding my kitchen again because it just came out. And that's the thing about my hair. It does like unravel itself. So I know some people are using products to um, mold their hair more. I don't really want to do more products. I believe the products were part of the problem with my hair. And I'm changing. I'm middle aged, so I'm past all that anyway. Just going to use the body lotion. Try to organize the hair. And it's not going to be really moist, and I don't want my hair to be shrunken down from the scalp, because now I'm down to the scalp, in which case it would really look, I think, messy. This is good enough. I'm done. So now I can put my shirt on for the day and get going. Okay, all the braids are out, and I watched tons more tutorials. Tons. Like, and they're all focusing mostly on the 4 type hair. I am not a 4 at all. And, you know, I'm not really, I'm a wavy person. This is wavy hair. Um, when I braid my hair, I may not get more volume, I may get less. And that's what happened here. And my hair is very oily. Today is going to be hair wash day. It feels like forever. Forever. That's what it feels like. Um, my hair feels so oily. I kept my braids in for 2 days, yesterday and today. Like, I did the braids yesterday. I washed my hair the night before. So this is like day 3. I don't know how people go a whole week, and my hair just feels so yucky. It does, and itchy. And I'm not usually itchy. I don't know why I'm itchy. Maybe because my scalp was exposed to the elements and something in the air is bothering my scalp, but I guess if I keep playing with it, I will get more volume. Here is a picture. People keep talking about their big chop. Here is mine. 2018 was my big chop. And as you can see, you know, there's good amount of growth. I've had some setbacks since 2018, so this isn't even um, where it could have been had I not had those setbacks. So the setback and recovery, you know, live and learn. You can see that my hairline was weak. And to be honest with you, I've never had a strong hairline. Not as a child, not at any time. Um, I was always envious of those kids that had that strong, straight hairline where the front was just as thick as the back, and mine seemed always thinner. But I don't know what hair type this is. If you know what hair type this is, please tell me. A lady at my job many years ago told me I was 2A, 3B, and I didn't know what she was talking about. I pretended I knew. I said, "Oh, thank you." I didn't know what she was talking about. So I had to go on the computer and look it up. And then later I admitted to her that I didn't know what she was talking about and I had to go look it up. Um, but this braid out could actually be left. I finally grown it to the point where um, I wouldn't mind having this as a hairdo. And just give it a good scratching and massage. It's so good. I think it's because I couldn't massage my hair through and through with it braided up like that. I couldn't get down in there. And that's probably why my scalp felt yucky and itchy, is because I don't know, maybe it's just too oily or something, but my hair is quite oily. So I made this concoction, all um, natural food grade products that, after some good amount of research, says it's supposed to be good for my hair. It's supposed to restore the hair shine. My hair is always kind of on the shiny side. Um, but, and it's definitely not dry at this point. But um, all those things are supposed to be healthy to restore hair, to grow hair, to moisturize hair. And I'm going to give it a try. But this is the braid out. I had no hair for a bang. Can you tell on my big chop that it was like struggling? And that's when it had come in. Let's see, I can try it on this side now. Ooh, just need to get in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, that feels great. Maybe it's because the hair is growing. I don't know. But look at that. Look at what happened from massaging it. Now I have a front bang. I guess I wouldn't mind doing that, and like, I wish I could have my hair toward my face, but my allergies just don't let me. But for a few pictures, certainly. I certainly can hang in there for a few pictures. Let's get in there, get that bang going. I actually have crown hair full enough to make it bang again. Thank goodness. I did not like what was happening with my hair. Oh, look at that. So 80s, right? And if I were to straighten it, it would probably be a good 4 inches longer, because that's how my hair is. It's very strange. And on a cold day, it will stretch itself out. And this, all this hair will seem like twice, almost twice as long for some reason. I don't know what it is about cold air, but that's the effect cold air has on my hair. It makes it straighten out itself and not do the whole shrinking thing that heat and moisture makes my hair shrink. Okay, so what we're going to do now is this is the mixture. I put it in my blender and I'll show you my photos of the ingredients and then how it was in the blender. And then I initially had it in this recycled bottle, and there's a little bit still in there before I remembered that I actually had an empty bottle I could use that's never been used for anything. So I like it because it has this dispenser top. So this is the mixture. I'm going to start parting my hair. I've already given it a good massage. I have this little braid in the back. I can't seem to get it out. And it didn't want to stay in when I first put it in. Now it doesn't want to come out. That's what I was picking at in the back. It's this little braid. Oh, I think I just got it out. Okay. So, ooh. Really getting the back too. Alright, let's see. You shake it like other people shake their hair. And does it give it more volume when I shake it? Alright. And that whole pulling hair to the front is something that I can try. I can explore, and it will minimize the foreheadishness. Ooh. It could pass for a wig, right? It's getting bigger. Do you notice that? It is really fluffing up. So I'm kind of experimenting with this braid out right in front of your face before I condition and wash it. So shaking it really did give it some volume. I used to see people hold their head down and shake their head. Ooh, that needs a good massage. Oh, that feels great. Ooh. Okay. I wouldn't mind this as a style. More forward, more fuller, a little rounder than what I had before. And all this just from massaging the hair, manipulating the hair with my hands. No pick. Leave the pick alone. The pick is just a tangle maker for my hair. So I guess if I really wanted to have a lot more volume and pick from the root, and I'm gonna wash my hair that day and really deep condition it and all that, then I guess it would be okay. How's the back? How's that? It feels fluffy. The top and the crown. Woo. Just giving attention to your hair is half the battle. Wow. That's a big difference from the big chop, isn't it? Here I am now. There I am with the big chop. Okay, so let's could even pull some up and back. I'm so not done. I'm so done with doing that though. And I have edges now. They're long and they blend in with the other hairs, but they're there. If I wanted to accentuate them, I could. There. Which is something I stopped doing as I started aging. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let's get to it. We've got the Hulk blend of conditioner. I'm going to part my hair now into sections, which is standard. I needed to start parting my hair the last 2 years. I think I realized I had a lot more hair than when my hair was in critical need, like an emergency for hair loss. Like it needed some type of emergency remedy for hair loss. Um, I could, like, one half. I don't think I even had half this much. It was bad. Like when I say half as much, I mean for my whole head, let alone parting it. I didn't need to part it. My hair was, I couldn't use like a brush really because that was way too harsh for my hair. I had to get like a baby soft brush and sparingly brush my hair, basically just to touch it up to smooth it down after it's finished. So for finishing, that's what I was doing. So you can see that this is not 4C hair. And, you know, even though I got it to fluff up, it's just not. Okay. So therefore, this is not a 4C hair video. But there could be some takeaway for people even so. So I'm going to start in the back. And doing sections is everything. I really want to grow my hair quite long. And in the past, being so busy, I would just cut it. I would just get frustrated. I'm like, I don't have time to be parting my hair and all this. And then I think I would tear it out, just being in a rush, not taking time with it. It's very clear to me that taking time is the key to really having your hair in a good shape, you know, good condition. Now I'm going to put some of this on the scalp, and it's the ingredients that you see here. That's what's in it. And I just blended them together. And I'm so grateful that even though I did purchase all those ingredients, some of them I did have already. So I had the moringa already, but I was at one time supplementing my diet with it. So I was taking it internally. I had no idea that it could benefit my hair, or I would have done this long before now. The fenugreek I bought by accident, and I kept it because I figured at some point you have to be careful with supplements and make sure that you need them and they're not going to interfere with other things that you're taking or are part of your diet. They call these little buns that I'm making Bantu knots. I've been doing these little knots since I can remember. I didn't know they had a name. Alright, so let's just get this hairline going. The sooner the better, right? Okay, so this actually smells kind of good. It has honey, and so it smells sweet. And I've always been concerned about putting honey in my hair because I don't want to attract bugs to my hair, especially when I work with animals and they might have bugs in their fur, or we might be upsetting a bush or something like that in our travel, and the bugs come flying out of the bush or the tree or the tall grass or whatever. I don't want them to find my hair attractive. But this is something you wash out. You don't leave it in. And I did not wet my hair first like other people do in those 4C videos, or um, you know, but you can see my hair texture is kind of sleek, so it doesn't need you to wet it first. It's going to be wet enough from the mixture, and then I'm going to use peppermint Dr. Bronner's all in one. So you can wash everything with Dr. Bronner's all in one. Okay? Literally. You can clean your house and your body and your hair and everything with Dr. Bronner's. It's almost as versatile as baking soda, except baking soda is definitely more in the chemical range, whereas Dr. Bronner's is all natural. So they talk about slip, and I'm assuming that that means when you run your hands down the hair, it is smooth. That's what they're referring to as slip. So this is the effect it has on my hair. My hair is not wet. This is the moisture only from the mixture. So my hair is getting what they call slip. And you can see that honey is in the comb as I comb through. My hair will absorb things to a point, and then it will just come off. Just like you see, it's coming off in this comb. All right. So I'm going to keep going around, and then I'm going to wash it out after I told you I have new plastic bags. I bought these bags in bulk. I'm going to put this on my hair, which is all knotted up in Bantu knots, and I'm going to just leave it in, they say, for an hour. It's so late. I don't know if I'm going to make it an hour. I think it's going to be a half an hour. I think that's all I can do because I still have to wash it. And it doesn't take me long to really wash my hair and all that. But after I wash it, I need to figure out what's going to happen next. You can see it got even like straighter from being in that temporary bun. So that's it. I'll come back after I wash it so you can see how it looks after it's been washed. It does feel sticky from the honey, but half is done. I'm going to do the other half, wash it, and come back and let you see my hair washed. I don't believe